YTBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. And guys, I want to talk about why I watch the fights now on BoxNation, okay? I want to talk about why I'm watching BoxNation instead of HBO and even sometimes Showtime, okay? I watch my fights now on PBC and BoxNation. And, why I tend to watch fights on BoxNation versus HBO is because BoxNation, man, I watched the Bradley Rios fight on BoxNation. I didn't even contemplate looking at it on HBO. I bought a Box Nation subscription. It's about $20 a month. You pay in euros, which I think it calculates to about $20 a month, man. And I pay that, and I pay it, you know, joyfully. I'll pay it because I get unbiased commentating. I get unbiased commentating, and also, it doesn't matter what fighter you are. If you are winning a fight, they give you your props. I like that. Box Nation give you your props. They don't care what kind of name you got. They don't care, man. They give you your props. They flat out give you your props. One thing that's kind of troubling to me. Box Nation it's a UK company. Okay, they're based out of the UK. Now, they're also, man, they're pro black fighter. They really are. They give black fighters on Box Nation, they give them a lot of props, man. I'm talking about a lot of props. And you don't get that from a lot of American, boxing companies. Like HBO, they're really not pro. They're not for a lot of black fighters, man. They just not. What I've observed over the years, man, they talk to these black fighters like they nothing, man. Or, they make it difficult when they giving them interviews. They actually want to get these guys frustrated, man. They want to get these guys frustrated. And I've seen it a lot with HBO. I've seen it a lot, man. They say so, ask them some of the dumbest damn questions, and they expect these fighters, to be, completely stable and be in the right spirit. They expect these guys not to get mad. And a lot of these guys, they get pissed off at HBO because they're asking them dumbass questions. They're asking them dumb questions, man, that, really and truly they're thinking, I just got out of a 12-round fight. And, they're asking, like, I even remember, man, Max Kellerman. Max Kellerman asked one of the dumb, it was years ago, man, asked a fighter, man, talking about, how do you feel beating an opponent who was clearly beneath you? Like, what the heck? He just got out of a 12-round fight, man. Just got out of the fight. And, two of the fighters, they're on the same level. Asked him, how do you feel? And I gotta find the interview, man. I gotta remember the fight. It was a black fighter. And he asked him, how do you feel beating another fighter beneath you? Like, what the heck, man? I'm sitting here thinking, are you serious, man? Are you really serious? But they don't tend to ask the Loma Chicos. They don't ask them those difficult questions, man. They just talk about how excited they are for their victories. And I've noticed that about HBO. I've noticed that. I mean, Box Nation, I like them because, they truly give the fighter, man. They're for the fighter. It's not all about this, it's not all this favoritism. It's not all this biasness towards a certain fighter. They give the fighter who's doing the best, they give him props, man. And, they also got this show, man, on Box Nation called Head to Head. It's like a version of HBO Face Off, but, it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. Like the first one of the episodes, they had Billy Joe Saunders and Andy Lee on there, and they was going head to head. It was pretty cool, man. It was pretty cool. They got the background scene, and I like that, man, because the line of questioning that the guy was asking, man, the questions made sense. Sometimes on Max Kellerman Face Off, man, he just be trying to get these fighters amped up, man. He ain't really asking no questions. He just trying to get them amped up, man. This guy on Box Nation Head to Head, he was asking them some good questions, man. Like he asked Billy Joe Saunders, he said, man, if you beat Andy Lee, man, what do you think this gonna do for your career, man? Will you be the best after beating Andy Lee? Like, he made these guys have to answer some difficult questions that were good questions. HBO, they do a terrible job, man. And then I also like the women. I like the women that they have on panel. These are all former fighters, man, that Box Nation used to commentate. These are all former fighters. You go to HBO, you got Michelle Beater running around here looking like looking like a hooker, man, and not the expensive kind. You got Michelle Beater running around looking like a drunk hooker. That's what she looked like. And I'm like, man, they got this idiot But you go to Box Nation, the women, man, they were all former boxers or athletes, man, and I loved that because a former athlete they gonna ask the right questions. They gonna know what to ask because they been in the game. I liked it, man. Box Nation, man, I'm telling y'all, if y'all, it's the best $20 I ever spent. The best $20 a month that I ever spent. And I ain't promoting Box Nation. They ain't giving me no money because I ain't got it like that. I'm just saying what I seen, okay? The black fighters, everybody get a fair shake. Black, white, Hispanic, everybody on Box Nation get a fair shake. That's just my observation of the program. That's my observation. Now you know you might have some people, yeah, well, Coach Man, you know you always got your few. You always got a few who gonna come in here and whine and all this other stuff because they disagree with everything. So we ain't talking about them. But you know I'm talking about the people you've seen Box Nation and you can concur with what I said because I enjoy them, man. I enjoy Box Nation. It make watching the fights more pleasant, man. You know, you ain't got to listen to Max Kellerman. Or no, you ain't got to listen to Jim Lampley throughout the fight. You know, dog a fighter that he don't like. You know, you ain't got to do that. And Box Nation also got programs, man. They got a version of the fight game that's 10 times better than what Jim Lampley put up, man. And their top 10 list, their pound for pound list, they're basing that off of rankings, man. They don't make it up off the top of their head, something that Jim Lampley do. Okay? And I think they're even getting a version of 24/7 on Box Nation. Box Nation gonna have it all. And I can't wait, man. And maybe, hopefully, I would even like to see Al Heyman. I like to see Al Heyman, man, buy in the Box Nation. Shoot, man, if Al have his own network, man, his own network that he feeding into, I'm telling you, man, this boxing thing is gonna get hot. See, people are hating Al Heyman right now. They hating him right now. Everybody hate him right now, but I'm gonna tell you, when Al Heyman can make the fights that nobody else can make, that's when boxing gonna come to rise. Watch what I say. But guys, check out BoxNation.com, man. Just check out what they're talking about. I mean, you know, if you get tired of HBO, the biasness, you get tired of the commentating, you get tired of just them being stupid, check out Box Nation, y'all. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.